This broadcast is copyrighted by NBL Pilipinas. Any unauthorized reproduction, retransmission, distribution, or use of this broadcast in whole or in part without the express written consent of NBL Pilipinas is strictly prohibited.
Sa bawat laban, NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi na liligaw, batang may galawan, kaya hindi mo bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskate. Handang makita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba, pag may pangarap handang makipagsabayan sa NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the NBL. This is the Governor's Cup, the Reinforced Conference, this 2026, as we are live here at the Paco Arena in Manila, as we got a good one for you for our first game of our doubleheader, as we got the Pangasinan Asinderos going up against the Taguig Generals, a heavyweight matchup here for our first game this afternoon, and we welcome you guys here to our coverage for this one. It's going to be a pleasant but exciting Sunday for everybody here at the Paco Arena. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our broadcast this afternoon. My name is Andre. It's a pleasure to be with you guys this afternoon, as we got two great teams going at each other. One team making their conference debut, the other team already picking up a W or a win in their first game here in the Governor's Cup. So let's see if Pangasinan, as you can see the teams here for the Governor's Cup, we got a total of 10 teams joining in this one. As you can see, Camsur, Manila, Nueva Ecija, Tikas Kapampangan, Pangasinan, Rizaleño, Star Horse, Quezon, QC Stars, Taguig Generals, and Zamboanga Valientes. And of course, our tournament format, it's a single round elimination. Top 6 teams advance to the quarterfinals, and then it's going to be the 7 against the 10th, then the 8th against 9 to play in a knockout setting. And then after that, it's going to be a twice to beat advantage for the top seeded teams all the way to the finals, where we'll have a best of 5 finals. As we take a look at the Taguig Generals, 2 conferences out of winning a championship. They've come up short in 2 conferences straight. Still coming back with their core, as you can see, LJ Mayo. And of course, starting this conference for them is Mike Sampurna, who actually joined them halfway through the last conference. So that's a big plus for them, having him the entire conference. But then everybody here, very familiar names in Subrabas, Gabiran, Lontok. Again, the core still of Taguig there. LJ Mayo is the guy that you were taking a look at with 18 points, 9 rebounds, a block per game. He is the foundation piece of this Taguig Generals, as he's the leader of this squad. Take a look at those averages: 44% from the field, 32% from the 3-point arc. That's the development you want to see from LJ Mayo. That shooting from the outside, really a big plus for LJ Mayo. But on the other side of the court for Pangasinan, they already won a game earlier, June 19, opening day, winning against the Zamboanga Valientes. As you can see, 131-101, a romp there, a blowout, 33-point advantage for Pangasinan. Every category in their favor, but something to take a look at here. Bench points 60, almost half of the total of their output was from the bench there, and 37 assists. And leading the way is Alem Papa, of course, a very familiar name here for Pangasinan. 27.6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. More importantly, a plus 21, and only missed 3 shots in that ball game against Zamboanga to make it a great start to the conference for the Pangasinan Asinderos. As Papa will try to lead the way here against a veteran squad in Taguig. I'll be back as game time starts soon.
afternoon and happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to the NBL 2026 season Governors Cup Reinforced Conference. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Live on Tap Sports, YouTube, and Facebook. It's Taguig versus Pangasinan here at the Paco Arena. To begin our game day, let us all stand if you are able. And kindly remove your caps. Nihiling po namin na tumayo ang lahat. If you are able, for the NBL prayer.
Dear God, we thank you for this opportunity to come together in sport. Please bless the players, coaches, officials, organizers, and fans. Grant us safe fields of play, skillful and fair competition, and good sportsmanship in every moment. Keep everyone healthy, guided, and focused on giving their best. May the games be played with respect, humility, and unity, reflecting the spirit of teamwork and grace. Amen.
Kindly remain standing to honor the team's hymn. Let's start with Pangasinan, Asinderos. Thank you very much, Pangasinan, Asinderos. Now let's make a turn for Taguig Generals.
Bayang pinagpala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan. Ialay nating lahat, tapat na paglilingkod, Taguig ay sasagana. Taguig magmaliwan ang lahat, di ka malilimot. Bayan kong sakal dilag, sa iyo ko nadarama. Taguig ay paunlarin ang aming hangarin. Bayan kong Taguig, wala kang pagmamali.
Thank you very much, Taguig Generals. NBL fans, you may now be seated, both teams, to the center court for the pre-game handshake. Let's begin the excitement, NBL fans. Here are the starters. First, for the NBL five-time champions, Taguig City Generals. At guard number 97 from Bagong Bayan, Speedy Harvey Subrabas. Also from Bagong Bayan, at forward number 25, Edsel Caloy. To guard number 12 from Ususan, the Forest Hunter, Mike Sampurna. Playing center number 3 from Palingon Tipas, Jonats Lontok. From Upper Bikutan at forward number 0, LJ Mayo. They're led by Luca Tumbato. First assistant coach, Odik Reyes. The starting 5 for Pangasinan, Asinteros. Guard number 77 from San Quintin, Aldrin Ligon. Forward number 71 from Asingan, Allen Papa. Point guard number 22 from Santo Tomas, Garnet Asuncion. From Mangatarem at forward number 19, CJ Saure. Playing center number 18 from Anda, J.R. Kaasi. The head coach is the Hot Hands, Chris Calagio. First assistant coach, Jason Pinduan.
Take a look at our starting lineups here for Taguig, Subrabas, Galoy, Lontok, Sampurna, and Mayo. Meanwhile, for Pangasinan, Ligon, Papa, Saure, Asuncion, and Kaasi are the starting unit for Pangasinan. And our officials, Buse, Arceo, and Gordora, are 3 referees or officials for this ball game as we set for tip-off. First possession. Was out of bounds? No, it is saved by Pangasinan and it's clear lane to the basket. First 2. Saure not giving up on the play as Taguig was caught ball watching on that one. Nice start here for Pangasinan. Pretty good team. Blowing out Zamboanga. In their first outing here in the Governor's Cup, Mayo guarded closely here. They go to Subrabas. Drive inside. Galoy steps in. Floater. That is good. Galoy with a tough bucket. Pangasinan now. Papa goes to the corner to Saure. Back to the middle to Asuncion. Ball screen. The double. Good defense here by Taguig. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They have to let it go. And that is a block by Sampurna. Good defense. Pass break opportunity. A bit too strong for Mayo. Gets it to the corner to Galoy. And Galoy wisely slows it down to Lontok. Sets the play up for Mayo. 2-man game. Sampurna and Mayo. The curl inside. Beautiful play to Lontok, who got the seal down low. All he had to do was turn and shoot, and he gets fouled. Take a look at this. Saure gets the first points of the ball game, but then Galoy, beautiful step in, floater over the outstretched arms of the defense. Jonas Lontok now at the line. First free throw goes in for Taguig as they take a 1-point lead. Second free throw for Lontok. 2 out of 2 for Jonas Lontok. So Taguig now has a 2-point lead. Asuncion. Bit of pressure here by Taguig. Asuncion. And contact away from the basketball. That's against Edsel Galoy. Saure was cutting down the baseline. Papa. And there's going to be, this time it's an offensive foul on the other side on Pangasinan. Asuncion gets called for that offensive foul on the ball screen. Bit of a push on Galoy there. Mayo. Lontok. Subrabas, open 3. Looks good. A bit too strong for Harvey Subrabas. Fast break opportunity here. Foot race. 1 here by Pangasinan. Place 3 countered with another place 3. What a counter there by Taguig. Asuncion. Floater, no. Lontok. Sampurna again, trying to go for another blaze 3. Steps out. Lontok fires along too. Gets it a go. That's a 2, but Taguig with a 4-point lead. Good answer by Taguig after giving up that blaze 3 on the fast break. Asuncion. Nice pass inside. Couldn't catch it cleanly. Was Papa. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Asuncion has to create. Pass inside. Basket. No, but there's a last-minute whistle. That's a great call by the referee. Mayo late on the closeout. So Kaasi was bumped. He will shoot 2. Transition 2 by Jonas Lontok. As Kaasi missing on that first free throw. Second free throw, Kaasi makes that one. Mayo, long 2 again. This time is short. Fast break opportunity. Kaasi ahead of the pack, couldn't handle the basketball. Taguig saying it should be. That's a good challenge this one. Because from our angle, looked like it was off of Kaasi. We got an early challenge here from the Taguig Generals. So let's see what the call is for this one. Because it was tipped by Mayo, then it looked like it tipped the hands of Kaasi on that last play. Let's see on this call. So we go to a replay center here, the monitor for this one. Let's see what the call will be as they're still discussing this one. We got an official early challenge in this ball game. And it might go to the side of Taguig on this play. Again, coming off of our angle here on the sideline, looks like it was tipped by Kaasi or Pangasinan on the last play. So taking a good look at this multiple times. Then for Taguig, this is an early challenge. Let's see what the call is for this play. Let's go to our replay center.
As a review from replay center, the challenge made by Taguig General was unsuccessful.
Saying it's an unsuccessful
last touch,
challenge.
LJ Mayo.
So the last touch was on LJ Mayo. So let's see on this replay. This is a much clearer angle of that last play. So Mayo touched it. And it was tipped again, I guess, by Mayo. So the ball will stay here with Pangasinan. Nice move here by Papa, faking the handoff and making the 2. This time, Subrabas bringing the ball down, a bit of pressure here. Fast break opportunity. Subrabas gets the roll. Taguig faster in this one, this conference, to start this conference. Usually they're a team that likes to set things up after a made basket, but right now you can see that there's a conscious effort to push the pace. That's a travel. Oh no, as Kaasi just threw the ball away. Sampurna throws it out to Subrabas. Lontok inside. Good passing here. Sampurna gets bumped from behind. No whistle. Pangasinan now. Asuncion pushing the pace. Asuncion takes the contact. Too strong. Mayo with an easy rebound. Sampurna, chance for a Blaze 3 here. Loses the basketball. Recovers and makes it. That's a Blaze 3 by Mike Sampurna after losing the basketball and recovering. Take a look at this one more time. Loses the dribble off the tip and makes the basket and recovers. And Sampurna completes the Blaze 3 as Taguig leads it 14-8. And we'd like to thank our partners. First off is Dayu, the official solutions provider of the NBL. Dayu, tara, may Dayu. And of course, Fontana, the official hydration partner of the NBL. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Thank you to Fontana. Pangasinan. Free throw line jumper, basket, no good. And there's going to be a board. And there's going to be a whistle against Taguig. That's another foul on the Generals. Pass up top, 3-point try here. Pangasinan, no, tip. We'll stay with Pangasinan. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Drive, pass to the middle, layup, no good. Tip will go to Taguig. Subrabas in transition. Galoy. Lontok. Both teams no substitutions yet. Subrabas. Wide open 3 is off. Rebound Lontok. He gets tangled up. His arm was held down here by Kaasi. Kaasi was holding the left arm of Jonas Lontok, but we have another early challenge. This time it's going to be by Pangasinan. So both teams now calling early challenges here in the first quarter. First 5 minutes of action of this ball game. We already have 2 challenges. Let's see if it will be successful this time. You have to remember, Taguig just earlier had an unsuccessful challenge. Let's see this time, will it be successful here by Pangasinan? Referees taking a good look at this. Again, so many angles here. They have more angles than what we can see here on our replay monitor. So let's see if the challenge here of Pangasinan will be successful for this ball game. But thank you for joining us. This is the first game of a doubleheader for today. And 2 great teams starting this one out as we have a decision right now by our officials. Let's go to our referee.
As a review, from replay center, at sa double foul, Jonathan Lontok and Junior Kaasi. It's overturned. Challenge was unsuccessful. Successful.
So the challenge was unsuccessful. Take a look at this. So it's a foul on Kasi. And I think they called a double foul, so it might be also on Lontok. But definitely a foul on Kasi on that play. As the big men battling down low.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. The ball was overturned. It's a double foul between number 3.
So it's a successful challenge in hindsight. That's what they're calling successful challenge, but it's still a double foul, so the ball will still stay with Taguig. So that's the official call. And it should be a sideline inbound here, as it was a double foul. So Braba set the trigger inside to Mayo. Sampurna turns the corner. Pass read perfectly. Could have shot it there using his left. Baseline try. Too strong. Ball will swing back here to Taguig. Lontok secures the board out to Subrabas. Up top, Mayo couldn't catch it. Pass was a bit too strong there by Harvey Subrabas. Good idea. But just a bit too strong. Saure. Papa back down the middle. Pangasinan. A bit too long here, setting up their offense. Pass inside. No. Tip. Will go to Galoy. And Mayo pushing it. In transition, Subrabas. Floater. Harvey Subrabas too strong. Rebound by Kasi. Can't stop the ball handler. This time Saure trying to go for the blaze. 3 and he gets it a fall. Pangasinan taking advantage of that one. Stops the drought, cuts the lead down to just 3. Lontok being pressured. They want to go to Mayo. Subrabas using the screen. Lontok, free throw line jumper, no. And Taguig has gone cold. Here we go, Pangasinan off and running again. Bumped by his own teammate. And that's a turnover. Take a look at this beautiful spin move and floater by Saure. Half spin, goes back to the same side. Shoots it, the one-hander. Lontok. Back out to Sampurna. Pass gets tipped. Oh, they say it wasn't tipped. So ball will go back to Pangasinan. So a couple of turnovers by both squads. Agustin coming in for Sampurna. So again, the reinforcements from the bench coming in here for Taguig. Basket is good off of the miss by Kaasi. And Pangasinan makes it a 1-point game. Lontok goes to Completo. Arces gets it to Lontok. 3-point try. That automatically goes in. Cold from the bench, doesn't matter. Garces hits the 3. Drive inside, alley-oop play. That's a blaze 3. Gotta love the answer for Pangasinan. In transition off of a made basket, pushing the pace. And there's gonna be a foul against Lacenderos. Take a look at this. Garces fires home a 3-pointer. On the other end, they attack the defense quickly, leading to an alley-oop by Kaasi. Bargoso coming in here for Galoy. So both teams sending in reinforcements. Tanchoco also coming in for the Generals. Bargoso, active hands here. Garces again. This time shoots another wide open three. And can't get the friendly roll. Sinan trying to go fast once again. That's another turnover for the Asenderos. Asi comes out of the ball game. Obia coming in. Tanchoco, back to Garces. Bargoso. And look at that defense by Pangasinan. Active hands forcing the turnover against Taguig. This time Taguig with a bit of pressure here. Token pressure by the Generals. Pangasinan trying to call out a play. Lots of time being used here, not a lot of movement. Now it's a ball screen. Baseline drive. Closed out. Oh yeah, for three. That is good. Pangasinan with a 2-point lead. Look at the defense of Pangasinan. A bit more active right now. That's a three-pointer by Asenderos. That's completo. And Taguig having trouble finding an open shot. Garces, 8 seconds on the clock. Tanchoco lines it up. That's his spot. Too strong. Rebound will stay here with Taguig. It doesn't fall there by Agustin. Garces tips it to the wrong hands, but they can't complete it. They get the offensive board. And there's going to be a foul on the shot. 2 shots coming here for the Asenderos. Garces will get his first foul. Pangasinan now with a 2-point lead. First free throw rolls in. Torres makes his first. Pangasinan now on a roll. They were down by as much as 6 points earlier. Now up by 3. Torres. Second free throw goes in for Torres. Pangasinan now up by 4 points. Garces bringing the ball down. Second unit here. A plus so far for the Asenderos as they're not allowing anything inside here for Taguig. Nice pass inside. The sneaky cut there by Agustin for 2. Drive. Pangasinan. Nice fake pass. Closed out. Babia. Golkia for 3. Second one goes in. Golkia with a second 3 here in the last 2 minutes of the ball game. And Pangasinan now leads by 5. Boost off the bench here for the Asenderos. That's another steal, and it's Golkia again. And ball gets tipped, will stay here by the Asenderos. Golkia back-to-back 3-point attempts. 2 for 2 from the outside. 5-point lead for the Asenderos. One more time. 3 of 3. That forces a timeout here by the Generals as they've been hit with an avalanche for the outside by Avon Van Golkia as they lead by 8, 27-19. Take a look at this. NBL will be expanding to the 3x3 Sphere and the 3x3 Pro for NBL and the WNBL 3x3 Pro. So that gives a lot of chances here to a lot of 3x3 players in the Philippines. So it's going to be a good avenue for them. And that's coming soon. As right now we head back to this ball game with Pangasinan building an 8-point lead off of 3 straight 3-pointers by Kokya. And Taguig having trouble getting anything on offense because of the defense of Pangasinan. Garces had that 3 earlier. Closed out here by taller defenders. 6 seconds to shoot. They go to Mayo. Mayo, ooh, draws the foul on that shot. Felt a little bit of contact. And gets it to go. Mayo, second one goes in for LJ Mayo. So 27-20, that stops a huge run by the Acenderos. This one taken away. Taguig gets a turnover. Ooh, completos and see Garces down court. Agustin gets met up top. There's going to be a foul. Fabia gets called for the foul. Take a look at it one more time. The drive by Agustin. And it looks like they're going to challenge this. And might be a good time to challenge again their second challenge of the ball game. It was a foul on Fabia. Would have been 2 shots here by Taguig. So right now, both coaches not gun shy on using their challenge in this ball game. So 2 challenges already, all here in the first quarter by Pangasinan, using up their challenges quickly. Meanwhile, for the Generals, they've already had 1 unsuccessful challenge earlier. Taking a look at this one more time to see if it's a good call by our officials, or will it be a successful challenge? Will it be overturned by our referees? Might be a push down low, because if you look at up top, you can say it's a block, a clean block there by Pangasinan, but sometimes what the referees are taking a look at is was there a push down low? So that could be a reason to blow a whistle in this one. Let's see. And I think we have a call here, or they're going to take a look at one more angle. We'll see the replay later once the call is made, but our replay center taking their time, taking a look at this, getting call right. Pangasinan already had a successful challenge earlier. So let's see what the call is for this one, as they're verifying the final call of this whistle. And multiple angles made here. And we have I think we finally have a decision here. Let's go to our replay center and our referee.
As reviewed from the replay center, there was no foul on Mark Papia of Pangasinan, on J.M. Agustin. The challenge made by Pangasinan Acenderos was successful. Ball possession, Taguig Generals.
So it's a successful challenge by Pangasinan. So that's 2 successful challenges already by Pangasinan. No whistle on display. That's a good call, as we said. No foul, but ball will stay with Taguig. Take a look at it one more time. And that's a great call by Pangasinan to challenge that last play. But they call it warning on the head coach of Pangasinan, Coach Chris Calagio. As Completo sneaks in for the reverse layup. Now Pangasinan still up by 7. Another 3. That's 4 straight 3-pointers, and this time it's by Estores. Basket doesn't fall for Taguig. Corner. Handoff. Basket is good once again. Pangasinan now on a roll, and they've built a double-digit lead in this game here in the first quarter against a pretty good Taguig General squad. Mayo goes to Garces again. Leto, floater, no. Mayo gets the board. Mayo, no. Mayo again. And that ends the first quarter, as nobody was looking at the time because things are happening down low, but no whistle. But Pangasinan, trailing early in the first, loads up and fires away. And they lead by 10, 32-22.
Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men, built for confidence.
And Pangasinan, off of 3 3-pointers by Kokya, built this 10-point lead. Let's take a look at this. 11 early points for Aving Kokya. And that's off the bench. And he's been perfect from the field. And they take it away. Second quarter here. Alley-oop. That goes in. That's from Kokya again. That's Taguig. Having trouble against the super active defense in hands of Pangasinan. Mayo turns, fades, shoots. Can't score, tip in, goes in for Agustin. Ball gets tipped. Take a look at this. Kokya has been so active on defense, taking advantage of the slower Taguig bigs. And look at that. Shows us that he knows how to pass as well. Gets the alley-oop play to fall. And that's a turnover. Ball will swing back to the Generals, but they're still down by 10. Take a look at this. 3-point field goals, 4 out of 6 for the Asinderos, 1 out of 7 for Taguig, and Taguig turns the ball over. Fast break, layup, no. Rebound goes to Agustin. Garces almost losing it. Drops it off. Mayo can't finish with the left. That gets tipped. Will stay. Nice fake. Basket is good, plus the foul. Helter-skelter basketball here. Up and down we go. Turnovers, but Pangasinan still takes advantage. And Navarro takes the contact of Coco Tanchoco and makes it a hoop and a harm. And Navarro completes the 3-point play. This lead has ballooned up to 13 points for Pangasinan. Subrabas bringing the ball down. Gabiran out to Completo. Natividad, first time in the ball game. Jumper, no. Agustin, one more time, still no. Natividad fades, shoots, finally gets it to go. Fabia gets the ball back from Navarro. Gets it to the corner. Left corner drive, the middle. Ball gets tipped. Ends up with Pangasinan. Fabia wide open three. This time can't make it. Rebound. Ends up with Gabiran. Agustin drives and he falls, but he gets fouled. Will shoot two. Take a look at the bench points, 20-11 in favor of Pangasinan. First one goes in for Agustin. That doesn't fall, ends up with Taguig. Basket, no. Ball gets tipped. And that will go to Pangasinan. Baseline drive. Oh, hits the foot. Right now, Taguig still down by 10 points. Completo. Goes to Gabiran. Gabiran attacks, kicks it out. Completo, nice fake. Jumper, can't fall. Look at that. Pangasinan controlling the boards. Drive inside, too easy for Saure. Abbas out to Natividad. Ball gets taken away. Saure again. Look at this. Beautiful play, but is missed by the Asinderos. And floater goes in for Sobrabas. $39-29. Take a look at this. Sobrabas, much needed basket for Taguig. They haven't found any consistency here. Inside completo. And look at this. Plays three by Saure, and Pangasinan continues to scorch. Natividad counters back with a blaze three of his own. Handoff, Saure goes to Asuncion. And there's going to be an offensive foul against the Asenderos. Again, that backdoor cut there gets caught by the referee with a bit of a push-off. 42-32. Generals, Sobrabas bringing the ball down. Biran, Natividad. Galoy. The drive. Galoy gets pushed. So Pangasinan with a couple of fouls here in the last few seconds. 6:54 remaining in the second quarter. Still a lot of time for both squads in this one. And there's going to be a foul that's going to be taken a look at here by the referees as Natividad used a bit of an arm there. So it's an offensive foul, and they're going to take a look at this. .652, lots of whistles here, and this one's an official review by our officials. Coach Chris Calagio not happy with Taguig on that last play. Natividad with a bit of an arm. Let's see. So far, Pangasinan showing that that first game against Zamboanga wasn't a fluke, as they're up by 10 points here against the Taguig Generals, multi-time NBL champions. Again, taking a look at it this one again. Let's see if the call stands, if it's going to be elevated to anything else other than an offensive foul against Dan Natividad. Lots of discussion here going on with our officials as they take a look at multiple angles of this replay. Again, we've had a couple of reviews already here in the first half. 3 challenges. Now a review of this last foul call. It's going to be an offensive foul, so they don't call. It doesn't get elevated to anything else, so it's a turnover.
It's an offensive foul.
So offensive foul against Dan Natividad. Take a look at the replay here.
Lontok comes in.
It's on the left side of your screen. There you go, the push off by Natividad. So offensive foul against Dan Natividad. Ball will go back to the Asenderos. Saure. Goes to Kaasi. Saure posting up the smaller Natividad. Pulls the chair, gets the steal. Natividad. Galoy lines up the three. Big time triple. Much needed one by Edsel Galoy and the Generals. Cuts the lead down to 7. Fast break. Ooh, hard fall. As Papa took a hard foul, and they're going to take a look at this one again. Let's see. Look at this 3 by Galoy. They needed this one as Generals bleeding for a 3-pointer here. That's only their second. And this is the push by Gabiran. But then he ended up in the stanchions. Again, not necessarily a super hard foul, but where he landed. So it's going to be a regular foul here. 2 free throws for the Asenderos.
Number 13, Mark Gabiran, is first. 13 foul.
So Allen Papa now at the free throw line. He was the player of the game for Pangasinan in that last outing. First one goes in. Second free throw doesn't go for Papa. Gabiran drives. Gabiran, good move. Just can't finish the layup. Asuncion to the corner. 3, no. Rebound secured by Gabiran. So Brabas gets closed off, goes to Natividad. 8-point game. Lontok goes to Sobrabas. Jonas Lontok. Back out to Galoy. Long 3. Galoy, no. Fast break. What a pass inside. Take it away. Open floor. Natividad. 2-on-3. Pulls. Shoots. Can't get the blaze 3. And there's going to be a whistle, and there's going to be a foul against Pangasinan. Kaasi taking out Sobrabas out of that play. And they're going to challenge this. But they're saying they don't have any more challenges because they used up 2 already here in the first half. But look at this. That's Kaasi taking Gabiran out of that play. Gabiran. But Taguig not taking advantage of these opportunities. And there's going to be a foul against Pangasinan. Saure using that body to check. I think it was Sobrabas or Natividad. Look at this. Oh, good call there. And will there be another warning? Because Pangasinan has been complaining a lot here. Natividad will head to the line because there's a penalty free throws. And there you go. There's a technical foul against Coach Chris Calagio. And Pangasinan has been doing a lot of talking here. So the referee's trying to control it and calls a technical foul. Natividad. Makes the free throw. So Taguig now with the comeback. First free throw goes in. First of 3. That first one was a technical. 2 more free throws here for Natividad. Second one rolls in. Big chance here for Taguig to make it a 5-point game with 1 more free throw. But he misses the last one. So 2 out of 3 for Natividad. It's a 6-point game. Taguig still only with 2 fouls. Past the 5-minute mark of our second quarter. There's going to be a foul against Lontok on Kasi. Saure. Ball screen. Inside. Bad pass. Taken away by Taguig. So it's Pangasinan now going a bit cold with this lineup. So Brabas. Nice pass. And they weren't ready for it. Gabiran. A great idea by Sobrabas. It's a bit of miscommunication there from the Generals. Saure breaks away to the corner. Baseline drive. Papa up and under. No. Tip it is good. Kaasi not giving up on the play. Makes it an 8-point game. Lontok thought about it. Back to Sobrabas. Baseline drive. Loses the handle. Ball screen out to Natividad. Fires a 3. Natividad, no. Gabiran can't get the board. Fast break again. Saure, no. Gets the ball back against 2 smaller defenders. Gets tipped by Sobrabas, no. Last touch by Saure. Mayo gets a rest. So now he comes back to the ball game for Gabiran. Torres coming in for Saure after missing that last shot. Natividad. 12 seconds on the clock. There's another foul. That's going to be 2 more free throws. Natividad again, 2 free throws straight missed here. Natividad's second free throw. But he's been a catalyst off the bench. Basket is good. Ball will go to Pangasinan. Asuncion trying to get it across. 3-pointer, no. Papa thought about it. Asuncion, 6 seconds on the clock. 3. Goes down for Ligon. Ligon hits the 3 and brings the lead back up to 10. Fast break opportunity once again, Ligon. What a pass! And Kaasi misses the throwdown. But they take the ball away again. Look at this. Torres for 3, a miss. There's going to be a pushing foul against Pangasinan. Natividad down on the floor, will shoot two. But what a miss there by Kaasi. Could have laid it in, tried to dunk it. But a miss and a missed opportunity. Look at this. Beautiful pass. But then he just misses the dunk. A highlight turned into a low light there for Kaasi. And then it's Torres missing. And there's a push by Kaasi. So Natividad getting comfortable at the free throw line. Makes the first one. He's been keeping Taguig afloat here in the first half. Second free throw. Goes in for Natividad. Throws the ball away. That's great defense for Taguig. Let's see if they can take advantage. Okya coming in. He's been one of the brightest spots for the Asenderos. Kaasi will take a breather. Natividad to Lontok. Look at the hands of Kokya. He's been active. Drop step, fade, shoot, short. Galoy. His jumper goes down, and Taguig now down by just 6. Oh, they lose control. Outside Kokya. No. What a board. But there's a steal there by Sobrabas. Under 2 minutes here. They take it away again. There's going to be a foul. There's going to be 2 free throws coming for Taguig. And the bench once again of Pangasinan complaining here. Along Kokya, so 2 free throws coming. So Sobrabas gets the ball here. He turns. He gets bumped there, and a push by Kokya. That's a good call by the referee. I'd have to agree on that last play. So Brabas makes the first free throw. Taguig now making a comeback. They're down by just 5. 1:51 still to go here in the second quarter. Two for 2 for Subrabas. As right now, Pangasinan trying to stop the bleeding. There's going to be a foul against Galoy. Itzel Galoy gets called for a foul. Taguig not yet in the penalty. And that's what the coaches are saying. They're already in the penalty with the next few fouls. So, got to be careful here. Galoy with a tip there. But then there was a whistle first. Completo coming in for Lontok. Corner. Nice fake. Drive inside. What a move. It's Torres with the Euro to the basket. And their lead is back up by 6. Mayo, Completo, quick trigger. Completo gets it a fall. 4-point game. Almost at the minute mark of the second quarter. Lots of things happening already here the first half of action. Ligon for 3, made 1, misses this time. Completo gets the rebound, and he settles things down to Subrabas. Completo drives, kicks it. Natividad, baseline is open. Kicks it out. Mayo, open 3. A rebound cleared by Kokya. Loses the handle. Natividad. Bad pass. Read perfectly by the defense. 3. No. Rebound. Where will it go? And Pangasinan will keep possession, and Taguig, miscommunication between Mayo and Completo because they had the basketball, nobody got it. Galo, a bit of frustration on what happened that last play. Torres made that shot earlier. Out to Pokya for three. Airballs it. Taguig will hold out for one last shot. Natividad thought about the three, drives instead, takes the contact, no whistle. And that ends an exciting first half of action here between Taguig and Pangasinan. As Pangasinan had a lead as big as 13 at one point here in the first half, but the General slowly but surely cutting into this one. But it's been Pangasinan for most of the second quarter as they've taken advantage of shots outside and inside as their big man Robert Kaasi has taken control of this game down low as he has 11 points and 5 rebounds in the first half of action. And at the end of 2 quarters, our score is 50-46 in favor of the Yacenderos.
Guapo Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Built for confidence.
Yung last season, marami kaming natutunan doon. Kaya babaunin namin na itong bagong season na nag-ensayo talaga kami, nag-prepare talaga kami. Tsaka naniniwala kami sa sistema ng mga coaches ngayon. Kaya pine-prepare din kami ng gusto ng mga coaches para sa season na to. Kaya maraming kaabang-abang na mangyayari ngayon. Ngayon may bago kami, 2 rookie. Fresh from college, isang point guard tsaka isang big man. Ganun pa rin naman, at least nagje-gel pa rin nung pagdating nila, nagje-gel kasi nadadaan sa ensayo kasi di naman na mahirap kasi matagal na kami magkakasama. Kumbaga, tinutulungan namin yung mga bago namin para at least mag-gel sa amin. Siguro yung disiplina ko pa rin, tsaka yung ngayon, well prepared ako ngayon kasi nakapokus ako ngayong season. Tsaka mas pupursigihin ko pa makatulong sa team tsaka sa mga teammate ko at tsaka sumunod lang palagi ako sa sistema ng mga coaches tsaka kung ano yung sasabihin sa amin. Unang-una, maraming salamat sa mayor namin na si Mayor Danny Cayetano tsaka kay Coach Bin Victoria sa walang sawang suporta po sa team. And sa mga sumusuporta mo na mga taga-Taguig, walang sawang suporta sa amin, maraming salamat po. At ngayon, pagpupursigihin namin hanggang para wala naman kami ibang goal para makuha namin yung championship. Yun lang ang pinaka-goal namin, mag-champion kami ulit ngayong season.
And our score at halftime, 50-46 in favor of the Pangasinan Asinderos as they took control in that second quarter. But late in that second frame, around the last 3-minute mark, Taguig made a run. Lots of free throws coming for Dan Natividad and Taguig. But take a look at the field goal percentages. Something to point out here, Taguig actually catches up on that 3-point field goal. At one point, they were 1 out of 7. Meanwhile, Pangasinan was making their threes, but they caught up there, tied them at 5 out of 14. Rebounding, though, controlled by Pangasinan, Kaasi, and Kokya. Big part of that +8 advantage in the rebounding category, +3 as well on the assist category. Take a look at the numbers here. 3 players already in double figures for the Asinderos, Kokya, Kaasi, and Saure, 11, 11, and 10. Respectively, Estores with 7. Meanwhile, Natividad with 10, Gale with 6, Subrabas with 6, and Agustin only with 5. Names that you don't see there, LJ Mayo and Mike Sampurna, not doing damage so far in the scoring category in that first half, as Taguig will need them to come back here late in this ball game. As right now we have another interview with one of our players on the floor. Let's take a look at this one.
Very excited po kami na nakuha namin yung first win dito sa season natin ngayon. And masasabi ko lang na very prepared po kami compared last season. Na parang medyo namadali yung pagkabuo ng team. Alis ngayon, nakapag-prepare po kami. Ngayon, to be honest, mas nag-gel po kami kasi ngayon nag-in-house training po kami sa bayan ng Rosales. So, mas masasabi ko na yung chemistry namin mas buo po ngayon. May expect po natin magiging competitive po yung team ng Pangasinan ngayon. And mas lalaban po kami ngayon. Ayun, gusto ko po magpasalamat sa mga fans ng Pangasinan and ng fans ng NBL. And hope namin sana manood po kayo palagi sa mga games namin na mas-stream sa Facebook and sa YouTube po.
And NBL would like to thank our partner, Dayo. Tara, may Dayo, our official logistics partner. Thank you for being a partner of the NBL. And of course, Fontana Purified Drinking Water. Quench your thirst, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Our official hydration water partner of the NBL. Maraming salamat. Thank you to Fontana as we are set to begin the third quarter of action between Taguig and Pangasinan. This is just the first game of a doubleheader today, Sunday. And it's been action-packed so far. As right now, it's going to be Taguig trying to mount a comeback here as they come out of the break. Let's see if they've adjusted to the active defense of Pangasinan. As for Pangasinan, it's going to be trying to hold off this veteran Taguig Generals team, but it's a much improved Pangasinan team right now as they're taking control of this game as they are up by 4 points to start the third quarter. Pangasinan. Again, they were blitzed quickly here. A bit more. Ooh, trying to draw the foul. No whistle there. Rebound by Agustin. Arces gets the rebound. Agustin. Drives, shoots, fades, and misses. Pangasinan now. Back again. The post by Saure against a smaller Garces. Drive inside. Kaasi, he gets fouled and he will shoot.
Pushing foul number 37, taking Pilipinas first team foul.
Kaasi back at the free throw line. He's been leading the way, makes or misses that first one. Kaasi misses, gets the ball back, and recovers for two. Makes up for those free throws as there was no box out from the Generals. Valentino gets the board. Backdoor cut, Sampurna can't lay it in. Garces, no. Another board, back to Garces and Taguig. He shoots a three. And he misses another one. There's going to be a foul against the Generals. Inside, nice play. Look at that. Kaasi back-to-back hits as there's nobody on the side of Taguig that can stop Kaasi. Yes, 15. Sampurna gets it. Completo. Agustin drives, gets blocked. And there's going to be a traveling violation against Taguig. What a start here by JR Kaasi. Asuncion now. Again, the intensity of the defense of Pangasinan really much higher right now than the Generals, who come and go on that defensive intensity. Drive, leans in, basket, no. And that's going to be Taguig basketball. Completo bringing the ball down. There's going to be a foul against Saure. Again, that's what happens when you play tough-nosed defense like Pangasinan is doing. You were susceptible for a couple of these fouls. But you wouldn't want to not play defense this way because it's been so effective. And it ends up as a double foul. Sampurna had to adjust, makes it anyway. 6-point game. Asuncion drives. Ooh, does the Pinoy step but misses. Rebound ends up with Garces. Sampurna, open floor. Kicks it out through traffic. Good defense by the Asenderos. Saure, strong move. No. Board goes to the Generals. Up and down we go. Tolentino gets the basket, and that's a Blaze 3. Inside, Kaasi. This time he gets blocked. Look at this play. Blaze 3 by Tolentino.
2.7 on the shot clock. 2.7 to shoot.
And that's a shot clock violation, as Taguig will have a chance to tie this or make it a 1-point game on this possession. Ober coming in, 12-8 advantage for Pangasinan on the assist category. Garces trying to cross this ball through half court, barely does. That's it to Tolentino. Siguro completo. Garces for 3. He ties the game. There's going to be a foul away from the basketball again. This time it's going to be against the Generals. Take a look at this. Garces has been huge here. Has 2 3-pointers already. Turnover story, 18-16. Pangasinan. More turnovers here, +2, and they've given up their double-digit lead. Chance to take the steal here. They still control it. Kaasi inside. Sampurna can't block it, and that's 2 by Kaasi again. Pangasinan takes the lead back. Completo. Garces was open for a second. They go back to Completo. Completo posting up. What a spin. What a finish. Highlight move by Completo. You're back tied. Inside, no. Kick out. 3. Doesn't fall. Sampurna with the board. Agustin ahead of everybody. Blaze 3 opportunity. Can't complete there for the Generals. There's a foul on the drive. Foul was on the floor on the gather. Sideline inbound.
Down 90 seconds to shoot.
Drive inside. What a move. Fabia breaks away for 2. Agustin has to be careful with his handle. Double. And ball will stay with Taguig. Drive inside. That's Fabia with a beautiful play. And we got a couple of cleaning up here to do. Referees or officials taking a look at something here, but game will resume right now.
16 seconds.
Sampurna drives through contact. Oh, goes to the left and finishes. Steal. Oh, what a play. And that goes to Taguig with a chance to take the lead. Look at this move by Sampurna against 3 defenders. Gets it to go. And there's going to be a foul again. Lots of whistles here. Almost the halfway point of the third quarter.
Number 13, Mark Pabia, second. Second team foul.
Sampurna. Nice fake inside. Completo for the lead. No, short. Drive, the push. Kick out. 3, wide open. Too strong. Rebound, Agustin. Sampurna, open floor, 101. What a play! He gets fouled on a place 3. And a chance for a 4-point play for Mike Sampurna. Sampurna completes the 4-point play. As Paragoso coming in for Tolentino, and suddenly Taguig with that 4-point play, up by 4 points here in the third. What a turnaround. Go back to Fabia. Fabia again, Estores. They want to go to Kaasi. Fabia. 3 seconds on the clock. Has to shoot. Bank shot doesn't fall. Agustin with the rebound. Completo up ahead. Look at this. Gets blocked. Kaasi with the recovery. Sarmiento. Drive inside. The swipe down and the foul against Taguig. Missed opportunity there by Pragoso. What a defensive recovery by Kaasi. Times it perfectly off the glass. Biggest lead for Pangasinan is at 13. Taguig is at 4. That was early in the game, and this lead as well ties their biggest lead as Mayo coming in for the Generals. Bobby at the free throw line. Makes the first one. Second one doesn't fall for Fabia, but he tips it. And the ball will stay with Pangasinan. What hustle here by the Asenderos. They've been getting those missed free throws. And that's just Generals now boxing out and getting the basketball. Sarmiento. Goes to Estores. Kaasi posting up Fragoso. Loses control. Kicks it out. Inside. Kaasi hangs. Gets the ball back. Kaasi with the recovery. Warning on Sarmiento for delay of the game. Look at this, Kaasi getting his own rebound. Getting that basket to fall. Sampurna drives inside, gets the basket. This is going to be an offensive foul on Mike Sampurna. Taguig outscoring so far Pangasinan in this ball game. In the third quarter, I mean. +5. But this, the ward off by Sampurna. Good catch there by the officials to see that one. Inside, Kaasi one more time gets the basket plus the foul. And Kaasi has just taken control here of the third quarter. He has scored majority of the points of Pangasinan. Look at this. That counts, plus the foul. It's going to be a lane violation by Sarmiento. Went in too early. So it's a 1-point lead by Pangasinan. Has to be a sideline inbound by the Generals. Galoy goes to Subrabas. Good hands here by Pangasinan. Sarmiento almost with a steal. Mayo. That's a got a bounce. Ball will stay with Taguig. Great defense for Pangasinan. Galoy has to go. Drives, shoots, misses, rebound. And there's going to be a foul against Pangasinan on Pragoso. Pragoso makes the first, and we are tied at 63. Pragoso makes both. Ball screen, Pangasinan down by 1. Four seconds on the clock. Drive, what a pass. Sneaks it in. Shoots, can't score. Rebound to Pragoso. Galoy back to Pragoso. And that's a blaze 3! Lead back up to 4 for Taguig. And that's a steal. Pragoso again. Oh, tried to hand it off. Could have gone for the shot, but Galoy slows things down. Kicks it out. Three-pointer, Subrabas. No. Pangasinan, Sarmiento. He gets fouled. And he will shoot 2. This was the blaze 3 earlier of Noy Pragoso. In transition, too easy. Here's Taguig, the 4-point lead. Meanwhile, Sarmiento at the free throw line shooting 2. First one goes in for Sarmiento. One more shot coming for Sarmiento. Basket, no for Taguig. Inside. And that gets whistled against Taguig. Espargoso hits the arm. Shooting 2 again. Pangasinan back at the free throw line.
Talking about number 8, North Pangasinan is second. To the free throws, Maverick Navarro.
Navarro at the free throw line for 2. Makes the first one. So Taguig in a penalty here, under 3 minutes to go. Pangasinan only with 14 fouls. Second, no, look at this. Sarmiento gets the board. Battle for this one. Galoy hits it off the head of Navarro. Ball will go to the Generals. There's going to be a foul against Navarro. And again, the bench of Pangasinan has to be careful. Coach Chris Calagio was already called for a technical in the first half. There you go. That was a shoulder by Navarro. So Brabas kicks it out. Galoy slows it down to Mayo. Galoy again. Nice fake. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper is good by Edsel Galoy. And Taguig now back up by 4. After that jumper by Galoy, makes it a 4-point ball game and forces a timeout from Pangasinan, as this third quarter has belonged to the Generals as they put up a 69-65 lead. The NBL would like to thank our partners, Dayo, Tara, may Dayo, the official solutions provider of the NBL. Maraming salamat to Dayo. And also, saying a big shout out and thank you to Fontana Purified Drinking Water. Quench your thirst, stay hydrated, stay healthy. The official hydrating water partner of the NBL. Don't forget the P-Lab 3x3 Philippine Champions Cup Regional Qualifier happening in July 21 to 23. Villasis, Urdaneta, and Rosales. And take a look at the official mechanics here. Each team has to be 4 players. The grand champion will win 1 million pesos. That's how big it is. P-Lab Philippine Champions Cup. I'll see you guys there. 4-point lead for Taguig. Pull up jumper. No. Battle for the boards. Ends up with Galoy. So Brabas ahead of the pack. Lays it up. Oh, that gets tipped and blocked. They're saying it's going to be goaltending. They might need to take a look at that. Fabia, baseline. No. Mayo gets a rebound. And the referees will signal a review of that last play. Gabirad to Galoy. Long talk back in the game to Mayo. 10 seconds on the clock. LJ attacks. Mayo gets fouled. He will shoot 2. So Brabas with the layup. Ooh, that should be goaltending. Looks like it hit the board first. I don't know. We don't have the right angle. Let's see if they can review this. Looks like they won't review it, so might be a block counted against Pangasinan. So Mayo will shoot 2. 2 for 2 for LJ Mayo. Not scoring much in this ball game, but gives Taguig their biggest lead of the game at 6 with 1:42 remaining in the third quarter. Saure shoots. And there's going to be a foul against the Generals. That's going to be 2 free throws once again for the Asenderos.
Only man number 97, Harbison Ramos. Penalty first foul on Harbison Ramos. And number 2, Rodan Brennan.
Free throw goes in for Pangasinan. That goes in. 2 for 2. So Brabas goes to the post. Mayo turns. 3 seconds on the clock. Has to shoot. No whistle. Rebound ends up back with LJ Mayo. Galoy thought about it. That's his spot. Jumper is wet for Galoy. Saure attacking. Gets the basket for 2. That's a blaze 3 by Saure, making it a 3-point game. Galoy inside gets denied. Saure, baseline drive. Good tip. Ends up with Sobrabas. It's a 2-on-2 break. Galoy slows it down. Sobrabas floater is money. Pangasinan will hold it for the last shot of the quarter. Go to Saure. Saure for 3. There's going to be a foul against Galoy. And since they're in the penalty, 2 more shots coming here for Pangasinan. So it's a free 3. Oh, that goes in. It pays off. Sobrabas. 3 seconds. Mayo shoots it. No. And that ends an exciting third quarter as Taguig overturns a deficit and makes it in a 2-point lead here after 36 minutes of action. As Taguig relying on Mike Sampurna. A +8 in 13 minutes, 14 points to the game. 2 rebounds, Mike Sampurna leading the way here for the Generals after 3 quarters. Putting up some buckets in the third quarter as Taguig takes a lead into the fourth. Our score is 75-73.
Guapo Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men, built for confidence.
Back here to start the fourth and final quarter. NBL Youth. Don't forget the NBL Youth here in happening in a while. It's been an exciting season so far for the NBL Youth. And again, the WNBL Rising Stars giving opportunities to our female ballers out there. We'll see you guys soon. And Taguig gets the ball back quickly here. Completo. Ooh, looks like he twisted his ankle on that last play. That's Gabiran. Sorry, it's Completo. Hobbles to the basket, or to the bench. There's going to be a challenge on the last play. It's Completo. Looks like he injured himself on that one. Gingerly walked into the bench of Taguig. That's a huge blow to the Generals. Well, let's see what the challenge is here. It's a challenge at the last non-call. So Mayo for the Generals, usually their main scorer, only 3 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Agustin with 5, but leading the way, Sampurna with 14. Right behind him is Galo with 11 and Natividad with 10. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kaasi already has 21 points and 7 rebounds in this game, but he's a minus 10. If you guys are a believer in plus minus, but he's been dominant down low for the Asenderos as they try to make a comeback here. They're down by 2 points as we go to our referee for a decision on the challenge.
After the review, the challenge made by Taguig was unsuccessful. Last touch on Mark Gabiran. Ball possession, Pangasinan.
The last touch by Gabiran. That was what they were challenging. So this is where Completo injured himself. It goes up top. There's a tip. And then Gabiran touches it last. Here's a better angle for this one. There you go. He tips it with his left hand out of bounds. As Completo looks to be okay. He's back on the floor though. Nice steal by Natividad, anticipating it. Chance for a Blaze 3. That's his favorite spot. Missing. Could have gone closer. Ooh, look at this. Another one. Completo inside. Basket is good by Completo. Renon, 2, no. Rebound. Sobrabas out of the pack. Sobrabas with a floater. That's a Blaze 3. Suddenly, it's a 7-point lead for the Generals, 80-73. Walkie has been quiet since the first half. Shoots a 3 this time. He's missed his last couple of threes. Gabiran, here comes Sobrabas again. That floater, one more time. That's another Blaze 3. Taguig with their biggest lead of the game at 10. What a huge run here. 8-0 run for Taguig. 6 of those coming from these floaters by Harvey Sobrabas. Just automatic with those long floaters. So dangerous. Ligon goes to the corner. Fabia inside. Basket is good. Saure muscling his way in. Natividad. So Completo. Back out to Sobrabas. Completo. Natividad, open 3, no. Drives, pulls up, kicks it out. Lontok, 2. Easy rebound here for the Acenderos, but they throw it away. Basket, no! Could have gone off the glass, but Agustin tried to play cute with it. Look at this, the miss. And Agustin finds a way to get this one because Natividad tips it. Could have gone off glass, but tried to feed it. Just couldn't put up the strength to get it off the window. Alley-oop, Saure! Back-to-back hits. And it's back to a 6-point game. That's how good this Pangasinan team is. Quickly coming back in 2 possessions. Completo. Nice fake. Takes it out. 3-point shot. That falls for Agustin. Saure trying to attack Completo. Fades, shoots. And there's going to be a foul against Completo. Look at this alley-oop to Saure. 2 free throws coming for him now, but this was the 3-pointer by Agustin for Taguig to build a 9-point lead. Saure makes the first one. Second free throw goes in. 86-79. Natividad. Back to Completo. Lontok. To Natividad. Three-second violation against Jonas Lontok. Napurna coming in for Subrabas. Subrabas will get a well-deserved rest here. Pass gets tipped. Completo couldn't get it. Here comes Saure against Lontok. Drops it off. Basket, no. Rebound by Lontok. Subrabas, foot race. Attacking Asuncion. Subrabas gets fouled. Sampurna can't get the first one. Second free throw, still a miss by Sampurna. Natividad throws it away. Asuncion, corner. Ligon back to Asuncion, inside. Extra pass, Saure for 2. Great ball movement by Pangasinan. I will stay with the Generals. 5-point game. Sampurna goes to Completo at the post. He gets fouled. Completo will shoot 2. .87-81, Completo makes the first one. Second free throw goes in for Completo. Inside, out of control here. Ball will stay with the Acenderos. Saure, nice fake, drives. One-handed floater goes in for Saure. Evidad, baseline drive, he gets pushed. 2 shots coming. That's a clear call against Asuncion. Asuncion, a lot of complaining here on this side, here in the 4th quarter, but that was a good call by the official. Looks like they might warn Asuncion here. The same in how they warned Completo earlier. Yeah, that was a clear foul because it was body contact by Asuncion.
Warning, Pangasinan number 22, Garnet Asuncion for resentment to a call. That's 1-2, Natividad.
Natividad gets the friendly roll. This is the second one, so the General's not taking advantage of these free throws. Nice tip. Agustin gets it. He drives. Agustin layup. Oh, got too greedy there, but Taguig getting these taps. And Natividad slows it down, using time. Borna. What a move! Everything but the shot. Fast break opportunity. Look at this. It's Agustin once again getting the tap. Chance for a Blaze 3 now. Oh, Completo throws it away. Inside, Kaasi. He's been quiet here in the 4th. Asuncion. Saure has been the guy for Pangasinan. Oh, there's a hard foul. Saure down on the floor as he was pushed by Sampurna. Sampurna tags Saure there. Saure still down.
We will review the last play. Players on the court to respective benches and observe bench decorum.
So they're taking a look at this again. Looks like a quick decision. It's just a regular foul on Mike Sampurna.
The call stands on Mike Sampurna. 4th foul on Mike Sampurna.
Inside goes to Estores. Chupaasi. Nice pass. Over the top, but just goes out. Rebound to Sampurna. Completo. Nice pass inside. Agustin can't sneak it in. That's 2 missed free throws for, 2 missed layups for Agustin. Could have been Blaze threes. Oh, what a play. Saure just misses. Point blank. There's a foul first. Let's see, it's on the shot. Looks like Saure will shoot 2. Rabas coming in for Natividad. Daloy coming in for Agustin. Saure missing a big one. Saure missing another, but another offensive board. Fabia for 3. Big time! Three-point lead now for the Generals. 89-86, we're going down the wire. Halfway point of the 4th. Completo. Inside, Mayo. He's been off today. Mayo only with 3 points. Ligon. Fabia down to Saure. Saure spins through traffic. Oh, gets the ball back and sneaks it in. 1 point game. Here comes the Asenderos. Mayo. He has to wake up in this game. They will need a scoring. Galoy. They go back down to Mayo. Lots of physicality here. Mayo kicks it out. Ooh, that's a turnover. Great defense by the Asenderos on LJ Mayo. Also coming in for Mayo. Mayo having a frustrating game right now. He looks frustrated as well. And Pangasinan takes the lead. One-point lead for Pangasinan. They've made it all the way back from 10 down here in the 4th. Subrabas hit those 2 Blaze threes earlier. Kick it out to Galoy. Galoy for 3 is straight on. Back and forth we go. We're now in crunch time. Fabia. Renon. Drives. Bragoso with the denial. Sampurna couldn't hold on to it. But look at this. First to the floor is Completo. Ends up with Sampurna. Galoy inside. Subrabas can't sneak it in. Gets the ball back. Kicks it out. Subrabas. 5 seconds on the clock. Galoy puts it up. Alley-oop, no. That hit the rim. Sampurna with the fadeaway. What a turn of events here. For Taguig, a lot of time went by on that last play. That's going to be a foul. Nice fake on the handoff by Fabia, straight to the basket for 2 free throws. Fabia at the line. First one goes in for Fabia. Second free throw goes in. 2 for 2 for Fabia. Two-point game, so Brabas gets it to Sampurna. Fragoso, Gabiran. Back out to Subrabas against Sarmiento. 4 seconds, Subrabas. Galoy hit a 3 earlier. Can't hit another one. Battle for the rebound. Will go to Pangasinan. 3:02 remaining. Pangasinan with a chance to tie or take a lead here. Sarmiento, again, this doesn't feel like an elimination round game. Feels like a playoff game right now. Both of these teams really fighting tooth and nail in this one. Saure loves this post position. Kick out inside. Kaasi gets blocked by Fragoso. Fragoso has 2 huge blocks in this one. So Brabas for the Blaze 3. So Brabas has 3 Blaze 3s in this one. Fabia can't hit the 3. Sampurna lets it go out of bounds. And Taguig will get the ball back up by 5 with 2:21 to go. So Brabas. High IQ leaks out for 2. Fragoso to Gabiran. Back to Sampurna. Sampurna gets hammered. And that's going to be a late whistle and a foul. It looks like Pangasinan doesn't have any challenges anymore. Oh, they do have a challenge, so they will use it. Ooh, that might stand as a foul because Kaasi went from point A to point B, entering the shooting cylinder of Sampurna. So let's see. That was a good angle by our cameraman, though. 2:04 remaining here. Just a 5-point game. Taguig leads it by 5, 97-92. So let's see, we have our result here. Let's go to our officials for the challenge.
As a review from replay center, the challenge made by the Pangasinan Ascendero was unsuccessful. Foul, jersey number 18, Kaasi.
Unsuccessful challenge as Kaasi commits a foul. Look at this. So it's when you jump from one point to the other, you're trying to block. So there you go. He jumps from point A to point B, then swipes down on Sampurna, who doesn't ward off. There's going to be 2 fouls on Sampurna. 2 free throws now for Mike Sampurna. .204 remaining in this one. Oh, misses! Wow, huge miss. Misses there for Mike Sampurna. Another whistle here. The situation, now it's Sampurna who gets called for the foul. Sarmiento at the free throw line. He made 2 earlier, misses this one. Second free throw, Sarmiento missing both. Rebound ends up with Fragoso. He's been huge on the defensive end. Loses control. And they can take a look at this. And they can take a look at this for under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. And I think who touched this ball last. Fragoso was in between 2 defenders. So let's see what they call here. And the ball will go.
But the ball stays with Pangasinan as Enteros.
So Fragoso, bit of contact there, not enough to call a foul, and he touched it last there trying to reach in. Here's a better angle. He actually turns the wrong way. But there could have been a foul there against Kaasi. Tabia. This is Sarmiento. Sarmiento puts the ball down. He gets fouled. He will shoot 2 more where he just missed 2 free throws. Sarmiento makes the first. Good free throw for Sarmiento. 2 out of 2 makes it a 4-point game. Those are huge shots for Sarmiento. Aloy breaks down the defense and loses it. Saure. Ball will stay with Taguig. And they're going to take a look at it one more time. Let's see here what the call is. That last touch of that out-of-bounds play. So this is what happens in a close game. Both teams want to win here. Pangasinan trying to go 2-0. Taguig wants to go get a first win on this their debut game of this conference, this Governor's Cup Reinforced Conference. Let's see what the call is here. They're taking a few looks at different angles for this one. looks like we have a call. Do we? Still taking a look at it, asking for more replays. And they're taking a good long look at this crucial possession here. Well, Pangasinan will get the ball back after a long review.
Upon review, the ball stays with Pangasinan Asenderos.
There you go. That's the tip by Gabiran. It seemed like it didn't hit anybody else. And there's a tip. There, Pragoso. Oh, there. It hit the hand of the finger of Pragoso last. Big play here. Fabia. Goes to Saure. Inside to Kaasi against Pragoso. No, rebound by Pragoso. Galoy goes to Subrabas. Sampurna slowing things down, but they're still up by 4. Sampurna. Putting on the moves, 5 seconds on the clock. Galoy, long 3. No. Rebound. Pangasinan. Outlet. Thrown to Galoy. What a big turnover. And if you're Taguig, you might want to use time here. Inside, Pragoso kicks it out. Subrabas. Back out. Sampurna. What a move, just missing. Another miss. Fabia try to go all the way. Last few seconds. Saure for 3. Makes it a 1-point game. And Taguig not out of this yet. As Saure hits a huge 3-pointer. As Pangasinan and Saure hits from the corner for this huge 3. And they're taking a look if it's a 2, because his foot might be on the line. Our score is 98-97. We'll be back. Back to the game, Saure looks like he's cramping up already. Take a look at it one more time. This is a better angle. Is it a 2 or a 3? Oh, his foot might be on the line, but they're saying it was behind the line, so might stand as a 3. And then Saure is still on the sideline being worked on that right calf. So Braba set the inbound. They have to bring this in, and Pangasinan has to foul here. And then it's the free throws. Pangasinan not yet in a penalty. Natividad goes to Galoy. And they foul Galoy. Ooh, they're going to take a look at this. Might be costly for Edsel Galoy. I don't think they're in the penalty yet. That was just the 4th team foul. Might be free throws here on Galoy for a necessary motion. After that play. Let's see. So referees are, yeah, we have a call here.
Foul on number 4, Rodel Renon is third. First team foul under the last 2 minutes. Technical foul is called on
Oh,
Taguig.
there's a technical
Number 25, Edsel Galoy for
against
unnecessary
Galoy. So
action
that might mean
during
a
the dead
free throw.
ball.
That will be a free throw for Pangasinan to tie the game. This is huge because right now if they make this, there's no need for a foul for Pangasinan at this point. But look at this. Galoy with the unnecessary chop afterwards. You can see that right in front of the referee. And this is a huge, huge free throw for the Asenderos. And he makes it, and we are tied at 98. But Taguig will have 11 seconds to shoot and make and win this game. They gotta use this. Use all the time that you can. Chance of defense coming from the side of the Asenderos. So Brabas to Natividad. 10 seconds on the clock. Natividad using too much time here. Natividad for the win! And that ends regulation as we are headed to overtime as Taguig fails to convert on the last shot. As we are heading to overtime, Natividad using just too much time here. Nothing happened on this play. Just wanted to go 1-on-1 and settles for a disappointing shot there. And Pangasinan, they get new life here at overtime after being down by 4 in just minutes or seconds to go. We are tied at 98.
Start the day with Guapo Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men, built for confidence.
Thank you to our official solutions provider, Dayu, the official solutions provider of the NBL, and also thank you to the official hydration partner of the NBL. Thank you to Fontana Purified Drinking Water. Thank you for being a brand partner of the NBL. But right now, we are set to start overtime. Galoy with a costly technical foul. Unnecessary as well on that last hack. So right now we need 5 extra minutes for this one. And we'll see who will come out victorious in this. As we get set for overtime tip-off. Pragoso and Kaasi tipping this one off. And possession goes to Pangasinan. What a spin by Fabia! Fragoso goes to Mayo. He's been so quiet today. Gets doubled. Didn't want to give up the basketball. There's going to be a foul. And it's going to be on Mayo. And he's having a horrible game today. Look at this spin move by Fabia. Goes to the left and suddenly spins to the right. And Pangasinan trying to take a chokehold of this one after Taguig blunders the last few possessions of this one. But can they do it without Saure, who's suffering from cramps and still not on the floor? Fabia. Ball gets tipped. Will stay with Pangasinan with 16 or 1.6 seconds on the shot clock. So Brabas ahead of steam. The pass gets tipped. Sneaks it in, and so Brabas will shoot two. Sampurna at the free throw line for two shots. That doesn't go. Again, these free throws of Taguig coming back to haunt them. And Sampurna makes the second one. 199, Pangasinan still leads by one. Three-pointer. And that's a miss. Kaasi with a board. The drive. The take. Basket. No, another rebound for the Asenderos. Fabia gets the ball taken away. Fragoso. Fast break. Plays three. He gets fouled hard. And Pangasinan now. Players starting to cramp up in this one. That's a playoff foul. Fragoso will shoot two to try and give Taguig the lead back. Fragoso, first one rims out. 3:27, still a lot of time here in overtime. Fragoso, free throw, goes in. We are tied. Asuncion coming in. Torres will head to the bench after cramping up as well. So two players cramping up already for Pangasinan. But Fabia has been the guy here in overtime. They go to Asuncion. Asuncion, nice pass. Gets tipped and stolen. Sampurna. What a pass. Inside Mayo with the place three. Mayo with a steal. Two-man game. Mayo gets the ball taken away by Asuncion. Fabia thought about the three. Kicks it out to Asuncion. 3-point lead by the Generals. Inside, Kaasi couldn't hold on to it. And the Generals will get the ball back. Take a look at this. Sampurna finally getting a basket to LJ Mayo, who's been bleeding for points today. Only 6 points for LJ Mayo. Subrabas against Fabia. Gets doubled but gets it out to Mayo. Back to Subrabas. Taguig. Back out to Subrabas. It's against Sarmiento. Kicks it out to Galoy. 5 seconds on the clock. Galoy. No. And Asuncion down on the floor. See what happens to Asuncion on that last play. Looks like twisted his right ankle. He can't get up. Might not just be a sprain, might be something worse. Let's see. It looks like he just sprained himself. So players right now dropping for Pangasinan. That's 3 players already. 2 cramping up, 1 twisting his ankle. As Asuncion not injured on that last play, so they bring in Estores back. Looks like he's back from his cramping issue earlier. 2:05 remaining. 3-point game for Taguig. Kaasi will have the basketball. Gets it out to Fabia. Saure back in the game as well. Out to Saure. He hit that 3 earlier. This time throws it away. Ball goes to Subrabas. Sampurna, open floor. Wild shot. Gets the ball back. Gets it up and in. Mike Sampurna not giving up on the play. And gets the basket to fall. Take a look at this. Sampurna just throws it up. Got hit there actually on the head, but gets the ball back. Nice fake. And puts it up and in. Right now, Pangasinan will call a timeout on the floor. Taguig by 5, 105-100. And that's Tigas Kapampangan, our second game of our doubleheader going up against Manila MLB. As you see, Harms Hui getting ready to play our second game of our doubleheader. But right now, it's all about Taguig in Pangasinan. Pangasinan down by 5 points. And Taguig using time here. Let's see if who they bring out. So they bring out same lineup here. Galoy, Sampurna, Pragoso, Subrabas, and Mayo. Mayo's had a tough time but had that big blaze 3. Meanwhile, for Pangasinan, Untalan, Ligon, Fabia, Kaasi, and Saure. 1:35 to go here at OT. Go back to Saure. He just missed a 3 earlier. already suffering from cramps. Drives inside. Gets the basket over Fragoso. Mayo bringing the ball down. Gets it to Fragoso. Subrabas. Floater, that's his spot. Misses, but there's going to be a foul of Mayo on the push-off. Mayo couldn't believe it. Not ending a penalty. There's still a 3-point game with 1:12 to go. Kaasi wants to go to Fabia. Fabia's been orchestrating this offense well. Puts up the jumper. No, rebound by Mayo. Gets it out to Subrabas. Galoy back out to Subrabas. Mayo again. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Edsel Galoy. Inside, LJ Mayo. Mayo, no! Rebound. And that's going to be a foul on the floor. That should be 2 shots. So Fragoso will shoot 2. Remember, he made 1 out of 2 earlier. That's why they couldn't close the deal in the 4th quarter. So Fragoso with a huge miss. Second free throw, Fragoso gets it. It's a 4-point game. So this is where we were at the end of the 4th quarter. It was a 4-point game with seconds remaining. Pangasinan managed to tie it to send it to overtime. So we're in the same situation right now. Taguig, you want to close this out and not make any of those silly mistakes earlier, but Saure now attacking and gets another basket plus the foul. He hit that 3 to end the 4th quarter to make it a 1-point game, to give his team a chance to go to overtime, and right now he gets the basket plus the chance for a 3-point play. LJ Mayo just fouled out of the ball game in what has been a nightmare for LJ Mayo tonight. Completo comes in. Saure trying to complete the 3-point play. Makes it, and it's a 1-point ball game. And this is, again, the same thing that happened in the 4th quarter. And let's see if this time Taguig will not make the mistakes that Galoy did earlier. And we have a timeout. We'll be back. 1-point game. Back here in OT with 27 seconds remaining. It's a 1-point game between Taguig and Pangasinan, 106 to 105. Galoy, he gets the ball back. Remember earlier, he committed that technical foul. This time he will use it, as Pangasinan will choose not to foul here. They will play this one out. Inside completo, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Go back to Subrabas. Sampurna loses the basketball. 5 seconds, there's gonna be a foul. And again, it's Galoy making another mistake. Saure is set to shoot 2 free throws. Taking a look at if there's anything more to that foul by Galoy. But wow, what a turnover. Taguig has not executed well in these last few seconds of these games. So it's a foul against Galoy. 2 free throws coming here for Saure to tie or take the lead. Man, just not necessary. Not a foul Galoy should have committed. Saure just completed earlier a 3-point play. Misses on the first one. And this one to tie. Will we have a second overtime? And we are back tied at 106. And Taguig with a chance to send it to a victory. But Pangasinan, we are back tied and they can't control here. Taguig just losing these 4-point leads with seconds remaining. We'll be back after a timeout. Back here in overtime. Will it be a second overtime or will Taguig finally execute here in the last few seconds? 4.6 to go. Completo. Nothing happening here. He has to go. Completo fires. Almost banks it in, and we are headed to a second overtime. Taguig really just can't hold on to leads. And Pangasinan gets another crack at this in trying to take down Taguig. Completo. Again, Taguig really just not executing here in these last second plays, using so much time instead of executing. And we're headed to a second overtime.
Day with Guapo Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men, built for confidence.
Back here to start second overtime. That's Taguig. Again, failing to close things out. They were up by 4 once again with 30 or 40 seconds remaining, similar to the fourth quarter. And they squander another huge lead by turning the ball over and committing silly fouls. And right now, Pangasinan, you got to be hyped up with another chance to take down the Generals here, but they get the first possession. Completo. Missing. Here comes Pangasinan. Puntalan. Back out to Fabia. Oh, Completo takes it away. So Brabas plays 3. And he gets to the fall. Saure, he's been the guy. Kicks it out. Kokia to tie. We are tied at 109. Galoy. Oh, dangerous steal there. Completo gets blocked by Kokia. And there's going to be a foul against the Generals. Look at this. So Brabas with a blaze 3 after a great defensive stop by Completo. But then on the other end, Saure making things happen again. Gets it to Kokia. It was 4 3-pointers in this one. Pangasinan, chance to take the lead again here in second OT. Talan fakes, shoots, can't get it off the glass. Rebound ends up back with Estores. Kokia, Untalan, no. Rebound to Kaasi. Kokia, another 3. Oh, gets it to go. Taguig now, down by 3. Galoy gets doubled. Completo again. Inside Fragoso for 2. It's a 1-point game. Galoy with a transition 3 off the steal. Kokia, no. Rebound by Sampurna. There's going to be a push-off on Mike Sampurna. Zamora is out of the ball game. Open shot. We are tied at 114. And the tip will stay with Taguig. Sobrabas, floater. Sobrabas gets the 2. Saure being guarded by Galoy. Corner, Kokia. He's coming up short in these threes. Another 3. No, another board, Kaasi. Last touch, and this will go to the Generals. Take a look at this, Sobrabas gets that floater for a 2-point lead for the Generals. Galoy again, just hit that 3 earlier. Pass gets tapped, will stay with the Generals at 7.9 seconds remaining. They're going to take a look at this last play. Where will this ball go? (116 to 114). What a game! The ball will stay with the Generals after that review. Oh, there you go. That's a tap. Clear tap. 7.9 seconds to go. Here we go again. Still a close game all throughout. No team budging in this one. Completo to Sobrabas. Sobrabas again. Same spot. Different result. Gabiran with the board. The offensive foul. Galoy has just had so many mistakes in this game. Clearly, and he's doing this right in front of the referee. He fouled earlier in the 4th quarter. He had that technical foul, and now he has that elbow to the face of Saure, and it happens. It all happens right in front of the referee. That's a 3rd straight mistake by Edsel Galoy in crucial moments. And that might be his last foul. I mean, he's out of the game here. And they're taking a look if they will upgrade it to something else. So they're calling just an offensive foul, but it looks like Galoy is out of this game.
Foul number 25, Edsel Galoy. Edsel Galoy, 6 fouls.
So they bring in Dan Natividad for this one. And we have a timeout here on the floor as Taguig and Pangasinan will need to take a breather. Back here in OT, Gokya has 5 3-pointers. One huge one here in second OT. Let's see. Look at that. In crucial moments, Gokya has delivered for the Asinderos, who have the ball here, down by 2 with 56 seconds remaining. Again, similar positions they've been in the last overtime and fourth quarter. Taguig with the lead. Pangasinan trying to tie or take the lead. Fabia down low to Kaasi. He's been quiet since the third quarter. Fabia. Inside Kaasi. That's a shot clock violation. Good defensive stop by Taguig. Natividad bringing the ball down against Fabia. Fragoso. To completo. 10 seconds on the clock. Natividad. Turnovers 32-27. Natividad missing. Rebound. Fragoso secures it. If you're Pangasinan, you still don't need to foul. You just need one stop. Here we go again. Natividad lights up the 3. Oh! Huge 3-point bomb by Dan Natividad. And that foul of Edsel Galoy, a blessing in disguise because they had to bring in Dan Natividad, who is as clutch as they come here in the NBL, and he adds one to his collection with that 3. Huge, huge 3 for Natividad and a 5-point cushion right now for the Taguig Generals. That might do it, but let's see. Pangasinan has come back from so much more. But Coach Chris Calagier right now heated after that last miscue on defense. They bit on a long 3 that left Natividad wide open with nobody scrambling near him. And our crowd here, good sized crowd here at the Paco Arena in Manila. And that was a huge 3 by Natividad. Might seal the ball game. Let's see if Pangasinan will get off a shot here. If you're Taguig, no fouls. You just let the shot go and live with the consequences because Pangasinan has to foul the rest of the way. Dan Natividad, 14 points in 17 minutes. Plus 17. Fabia. Gokya for 3. Looks short, is short. Rebound by Saure. And he steps out of bounds. And that might just do it here. But Taguig will make sure as they call a timeout here to secure the inbound. As for Taguig, we'll be back. They're up by 5, 119-114. Once again, Manila MLB itching to play their game now. We're an hour delayed as they're going to be up against Tikas Kapampangan. It's going to be a huge game here as Tikas will play against Manila MLB in our second game. But for now, we got to wrap things up here. Taguig in really good position now to finish this one off after that big 3 by Dan Natividad. Choco, they're not fouling as Pangasinan will choose not to foul. And that ends this ball game as Natividad and the Generals escape Pangasinan, who kept coming back in fourth quarter in overtime. only to fall against the Taguig Generals, who win by 5 points, 119 to 114. As you take a look at our best player of the ball game, Harvey Sobrabas, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. A huge game for Sobrabas as the Generals pick up their first win of the conference. Meanwhile, Pangasinan goes 1-1 in this conference after dropping this one against the Generals. But what a huge classic game here for the NBL. 119 to 114, our final score for this one. As that's the end of our first game of our doubleheader here. Don't forget, we still have more up next. Asticas will go up against Manila MLB for our second game of our doubleheader on a Sunday. Wow, what a game here. Double OT in Paco Arena, led by Harvey Sobrabas, and that big three by Dan Natividad. The Taguig Generals come off with a victory here, 119 to 114. Up next, let's take a look first at our highlights for this one. First quarter highlights. Saure hitting first for Pangasinan, and then Edsel Galoy. Back-to-back hits on that play. And both teams, especially Kokya, hitting 3 3-pointers in that first quarter. And it was a back-and-forth affair. Pangasinan had a lead, and then the Taguig Generals kept coming back. But it was a hot start for the Asenderos as they led by 10 after the first quarter. And in the second quarter, it was the turn of the Generals to mount a comeback late in that one. Dan Natividad plus 17 to the ball game, leading the way in that second quarter. Ligon with a long three here. As both teams showing us some highlights in this one. That Euro step by Torres, and then Completo with the curl and the jumper. It was a 4-point game after 2, and then we go to the third quarter. And in this third quarter, this was where Taguig had a lead. Look at this beautiful play to Kaasi, who had a couple of points in that third. And then Sobrabas forcing the issue there as Taguig went on a huge run in that third quarter, led by Mike Sampurna. Sampurna hit that one. Taguig with a 2-point lead after 3 quarters, and in the fourth, Harvey Sobrabas hit one of his 2 blaze threes in that fourth quarter, but then Saure always had an answer. Look at that, losing the basketball, then recovering to make the basket. And then Edsel Galo in transition hit that 3. That was a huge one. But then there was always an answer. Late in the fourth, Saure hit that 3. And he cramped up after that one. And we went to first overtime after being tied at after regulation. In overtime, almost the same story here. But then this is the highlight first by Fabia with a spin move and the layup. But then Taguig held another lead here. Mayo had a difficult game. Hit that blaze 3. And then you would think Taguig would seal things here by plays like this by Mike Sampurna. But then Saure again was the answer. He got fouled on this one and completed a 3-point play. And they tied it. And we headed to a second overtime. And then in the second overtime, it was nip and tuck the entire way. This one was a blaze 3 by Harvey Sobrabas, who was our best player of the ball game. But then there was a counter 3 by Kokya to tie the ball game back up at the second overtime. Then Galoy gave them the lead with a transition 3. But then look at this, another answer for the Asenderos. But then this 3 by Dan Natividad sealed the deal for a 5-point win for the Generals as they beat the Pangasinan Asenderos here at the Paco Arena to pick up their first win of the conference. To OT, 119 to 114 is our final score for this one. Don't forget, we still have another game to be played here at the Paco Arena as Manila MLB will take on Tikas Kapampangan up next. And we'll be back in a short while. This is the NBL Governors Cup Reinforced Conference 2026.
Essentials. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. Diminish acne scars with Glutamax Men Face and Body Bar. Play hard, stay fresh. Max Guapo. 24/7 freshness, 100% Guapo vibes. Glutamax Men. Built for confidence.